Take a look at some of his clips on Twitch TV. That's Twitch TV/Hitch. Hitch. Hitch. Trevor's going round the world, catching rides and sleeping in tents. Don't you know he's streaming it live? Take a look at some of his clips on Twitch TV. That's Twitch TV/Hitch. Hitch. Hitch. Trevor's going round the world, catching rides and sleeping in tents. Don't you know he's streaming it live? Take a look at some of his clips on Twitch TV. That's Twitch TV/Hitch. Hitch. Hitch.
Alright, good morning, it's Hitchhiking TwitchCon EU, Amsterdam, day 40. And welcome to Dubrovnik, Croatia. If you haven't been here before, if you didn't watch yesterday, she's a beauty. And look at that blue sky. Look at it. Look at it. Order of operations here is 1, coffee and food, because I haven't eaten anything. And 2, I think I want to climb that mountain behind Dubrovnik and then look at the total view of the area. And I think I'll probably pay to walk around the walls of the old city as well. I think it'll be good. It'll be a high walking day, I think. It'll be a high walking day. And if we have time left at the end of the day, I'd love to try and hitch a ride south towards Montenegro. If not, maybe walk a bit south and see if we can find a place to camp in preparation for hitchhiking to Montenegro tomorrow. Yeah. So, let's go find a little bite to eat so I can satiate my hunger for climbing up this hill mountain, and a coffee to energize me, to feed the beast. Early start that I was expecting from a night indoors. Checkout was 10 a.m. at the place we're at, so, you know, it's earlier checkout, earlier start. That's how we work here. Mountaineer day. Well, I don't think it counts as a mountain. It's just an extended hill. Freaking pigeons. Sorry. I like pigeons more than seagulls, so, you know? I'll take it. I'll take the pigeons. I got Circus Freakin' with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you very much for that. Welcome to the Twitch Eggers. I feel like I missed a sub when the intro thing was rolling. You see Italy? I think it's too far. But I don't know. Maybe over here. This looks like a nice square. Got laundry and showering done. And then, yeah, I showered last night and this morning to be extra clean. I was so dirty that I took 2 showers. One last night and one this night. Just a little farmer's market. Got some lettuce and stuff. Let's see. It's sunny here. Stairs look cool. Are these the shame stairs? I don't actually remember what they look like. I feel like those might be the shame stairs. Ding. Does anyone know for sure? Am I misremembering these stairs? Well, we should probably eat next to the shame stairs then, shouldn't we? Shane? No, not the Shane stairs. Not the Shane. Let's see what they have here. Let's see how overpriced they are. Oh, we've got a menu. Bill of fare and wine list. Hot dishes. Spaghetti with mussels. Spaghetti with tomato sauce. Mussels risotto. What do I want? They've got like, oh, I see. Okay. Never mind.
Ivo, danas sam gore u 3. Je ko? Danas u 3 sam rekao.
The omelet, a smoked ham omelet. We'll eat one of these. It'll be fine. And coffee. Yeah, it'll be good. Hello. Could I get a cappuccino and your ham omelet? How many eggs is it?
2.
Like 2 egg? Okay. Can I have 1 minute with the food?
Yeah,
then?
yeah,
Thank
one
you.
cappuccino.
Yeah. Is the sun gonna blind our view? No, that seems fine. Can we see it? Kind of. I go over. If it was a 3 egg omelet, I was gonna go for it, but 2 egg omelets are like some weak omelet. What's there? I need more. I need more. Shame table. Yes. This is the perfect place if you want to watch Cersei walk naked through the streets getting shamed while having a nice breakfast, lunch, or dinner. And potentially coffee, maybe an alcoholic beverage if you choose, if you swing that way. You got options. So, black risotto, shrimps risotto, mussels risotto, scampi mussels, fried calamari, fried small fishes, homemade green tagliatelle with shrimps. What is that? Is that pasta? Sounds good. Spaghetti with mussels, spaghetti bolognese, spaghetti with tomato sauce, some omelets. The prices? Pastas range anywhere from 64 to 95 kuna, so that would be just under like 8.5 euros or something like that to 12, 13, something like that. Like go with a shave, 18 again, thank you.
Go.
Alright, what is the homemade green
Pasta.
It's green pasta?
Green pasta.
Okay. And you make it here?
Sorry?
And you make it here? It's homemade?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll try it.
Okay. Green tagliatelle.
Thank you. we are at full brightness. It's quite bright today. Anyway. Yeah, they're the type of place that does the chocolate, which I guess I will mix in, so I don't take a mouthful of unsweetened chocolate. Or is it sweetened? No, it's sweetened, right? I usually don't mix my cappuccino, but it's chocolate, so. Well, this one, everything else just said like this pasta, this pasta. This one's like homemade tagliatelle pasta with some kind of white wine pesto sauce or something. It sounded good. I'll describe it with a little bit more detail. We're having a homemade green tagliatelle, tagliatelle, with shrimps, onion, garlic, white wine, olive oil, parsley, and cream. I don't know. It sounded like a creamy pasta, like white wine. And long, flat spaghetti. Okay. It's thick spaghetti. I don't know. It just sounded funky fresh, so I went for it. Stop judging me. Do you hike a lot when you get the chance back home? Do they have nice mountains there? Absolutely nice mountains. I don't hike as much as I probably should when I'm off. Now when I go home, I don't really do much of anything.
Oh no. Što sam ti
I don't really do much of anything.
Što sam ti reći? Isto ti tako. Danas nažalost tako. Nažalost tako.
Zato što ne gledaju OPG, dođi ti meni
nazvij pa vidiš što ja brinem. Tako je.
To ne kontroliraju.
Nažalost, vidiš što je to postalo grozno. Da se sve svodi na neku preprodaju. Preprodaja pitanje je što, kako.
Da.
Ja večeras radim.
Heat.
Sinoć je što je bilo jučer, malo padalo, da se popije nešto oblačio, pa da će kiša, pa na opet se razvedrilo.
Ever had to send food back on your trips throughout the years?
Pa nema baš, naši, većinom ste naši, mali strana.
I've really left standards for food. I can't think of a time I sent anything back.
Moj dragi, to je blaže.
Ajde. Samo da ne plati. 20 kuna, ja.
What do you think a universal sign for autostop if humans didn't have opposable thumbs? Would be the alternative autostop thing, which is a flat handout and go like this. It already works, yeah. How far are you from Poland? Pretty far, as we're still heading south, down to Greece. So if I were to guess, we'd be there in just under a month. Well, I need for 2 modems? What do you mean? Well, I have 2, but only one's visible. This one's a European modem, which is supportive of more European bands than my other modem that I have with me, which is the US modem, an AT&T modem, which supports more US-focused cellular bands. So, yeah.
Jesi bilo prošlo, da, stane više se, da. A Vujić, čim ga Vujić vidi, sad ću ga ja.
Ja vozio
Vata se, ja.
u bunkere,
U bunkeru, a dobro se bio.
Let's do one of the stuff.
Vujić mu nije domiran, on bi bio kad bi ga vidio. Evo, sad ću ja. Ja. Našao. I on našao, on je pazio ko radi, kad radi, i on pa se vidio kazna, pogledaj. I on se kazne, ali nije bila velika, to bile neke mandate. To su bile male kazne, nisu bile velike, možda 500 kuna. On je nekad i nema čak, nekad i čak samo tilo su. Danas je veliki ti je problem to pisati, to je sranje za pisati.
There's no wind here, and the sun's out. I don't know what the temperature is, but it's warm. I'm gonna sweat walking up this hill, which is bad. We don't want to sweat. Because I plan on camping the next month. I would be sunburnt. I'm curious what the UV index is today, but I haven't really used much sunscreen this trip because even though when it's sunny it can get warm-ish, the UV is pretty low. Which technically I should probably still be wearing sunscreen, but I haven't been because I'm like, the UV is like 2. 1320, yep, Canadian confirmed. Yeah. When do you bathe? I bathed last night and this morning, 2 times in X amount of hours. It was, we're super clean. I think that's how you get extra clean, right? Get to Netherlands, you should hook up with Pestily. Like, does he want to hook up with me? What does he look like? Do you think he's my type? Hitchhiking right away, exploring for a bit. I want to explore the city. I've heard wonderful things and it's a beautiful day. I want to climb that mountain and I want to walk around the old walls.
Bila neka cijena, ajde. Da, može bila velika, ali nije tako, on je imao pare. Sve ćeš, možda je bilo 450.000 nečega, ne znam čega. A on je rekao da će da 400.000, ne znam.
Yeah, I think all beautiful views today because it's actually like really nice out. Sun is literally shining dazzlingly off your skin after so much bathing. Perfect. I'm shiny now. Also, I'm not sure if you're here when we got here, but I'm not 100% sure, but I think those are the shame stairs. Yeah, so it's pretty exciting, and that's why I chose this spot.
Ima neki dan kaže, šta ti misliš ona žena, ja kažem šta ona? A bili ona, bio, samo ti cijena tolika, ja kažem, sad ti je 2 miliona je biga, to je treba kupiti to da kad si imao pare, ja kažem, uvijek je kurec. Pa ja bi on nešto taj modri, hoće kod njih, reci ja ti ima ne znam,
Shame stairs? Oh, I guess that does require explanation. If you haven't watched Game of Thrones, then that doesn't really make much sense, does it? I'll take this off just because they're loud, so let's see if I can get the microphone closer to me. Why they're louder than me is because I'm actually not that loudly spoken, and I hate streaming loudly in places, essentially. Point the camera or microphone away from them as much as we can. Stop it. Okay, you gotta go a little bit further this way. Oh Lord. Sorry if this is making noise right now. This is silly. Alright, anyway, it's that way. Can hear you breathe now? Perfect. Don't pull it, don't pull it. Alright. Shame. Alright. It's like staircase for Game of Thrones. I know, that's why I stopped here, because I'm not 100% sure, but I think it is. Flew off into the distance. Gave up on life. Alright, maybe I'll stay there. Can we see your card? My business card? Yeah, sure. Brand of the shades? I don't even know if they have a brand. I think they were from a ferry. And they're just cheap sunglasses. But they're, I think they're based off of the Ray-Ban Clubmaster style. Wow, this one's got damaged somehow. It's got wet or something? I don't know. I think the Brovnik. So far, I'm loving it. I'm excited to walk along the walls and stuff like that. I like that you can do that. But so far, I think I was more fascinated with the streets in Split. The super narrow streets. but I think the walls will be exciting once I'm up on there, and maybe the view from the hill there. We'll see. I haven't explored the city enough to compare it too much. Also filmed one of the new Star Wars scenes here also. I believe that. Seems like a good place to film several things. Microphone. Cooperate with me. Come on, baby. Sup, pitch back in Croatia? Yeah, it's just how the route was, how Croatia is geographically. Yep, you go through a little boop of Bosnia and Herzegovina. I have no idea how to pronounce the second part. Before you get back to Croatia to Dubrovnik. It's into the hand. Ancestor Scandinavian or something, Ukrainian, if you're asking about my surname. Herzegovina. Okay. Kind of like that. After this, we're going to walk up those stairs and ring a bell. So you love pierogi. Well, I've lost all my Ukrainian heritage. No one in my family speaks Ukrainian. No one in my family cooks Ukrainian food. We immigrated a long time ago. The only thing remaining of my Ukrainian heritage is the surname, which is a weird spelling of a Ukrainian surname. How you liking this city so far? It's awesome, and I only got here as the sun had just set here last night, so I'm excited to see it during the day. It's a beautiful blue sky day. It'll be a lot of walking today. Anglicized surname? Yeah, so I think essentially how it happened is like when you immigrated to Canada or wherever, you came over and then you filled out an immigration form pretty much being like, who are you and where are you from kind of thing, like what is your name, and you spell your name, and however they spell it is now how you spell your name. Because I have a very weird spelling for this surname. I've seen ones that end with like YK. The weird part is the IUK on the end. Like, who spells like that? DNELIUK? That's weird. But we say Daniluk. I think more Ukrainian would be Daniluk. Taking us to Athens, Greece. I don't think I'll go that far south, but like it could happen. I don't think we'll go that far south though. It's probably Yek. Danny Yek. I just remember when I was in Russia, they'd see my surname and they'd be like, oh, Danny Luke. Chase up your family tree and check it. Like I've asked my parents, but like I guess I could do my own independent research, and no one really ever did any research on that side of my family. I don't know anything about my family beyond my grandparents. No idea who my great-grandparents are on that side. Russians don't like Ukrainians though? Well, that sounds like a gross generalization. So, no, they don't. Well, not the ones I met. They just know the surname. How much is coffee? I have no idea, actually. Any Mormon relatives? Not that I know of. UPIA, good morning, how you doing?
Ciao.
Tracked down that my family is from Belgium, starting from the Middle Ages. You could go back that far? Do you have like royal blood or something? Isn't it hard to really go back more than usually a couple hundred years unless you have like some level of like royalness to your blood, because then they keep track of bloodlines, because that was apparently important at one point in time. Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Enjoy.
Green. How's that shower? So nice, I took 2 of them. Green pasta. Wow. Is it typical to eat this with a spoon? Why do I have a spoon? It's a big spoon. Is that normal? Do you eat this type of pasta with a spoon? I would figure fork. Why did I get a spoon? I don't think it's long enough to warrant a spoon for spinning. Fork and spoon, but I just feel like it's not long enough. Okay, maybe it is long enough. It's just not that long. Okay. Attack of the pigeons. I'll suck at using the freaking spoon. It's actually really good. I like the sauce on this. So once again, it was like the sauce was a onion, garlic, white wine, olive oil, parsley, and cream sauce. And there's some shrimp there as well. Cable car that goes up the mountain. Did you see it? I'm gonna walk up the mountain because I'm a strong, independent hitchhiker and I don't need no mechanical lift to take me uphill. I got legs. You take a shower at? I stayed in a hostel last night. Actually, it was quite fun. So I got there, we ended the stream, had the beer. I took a quick shower, but when I checked in, the lady that checked me in was just like, "Oh yeah, and by the way, it's free sangria night." I'm like, free sangria night? Well, that sounds fun. So after I ended the stream, I had a few things I had to do, but I'm like, oh, let's go see if there's any free sangria, because, like, why not? And everyone was playing Cards Against Humanity and drinking sangria, so I joined them for a few rounds, and then we got kicked out of the kitchen because it closes at 10, which isn't very late. And everyone's like, let's go for a walk, and I'm like, all my clothes are in the laundry. But everyone was really nice, and I was having a good time, drinking sangria and stuff. So I decided to put on my tights and my swim shorts. I was only wearing my swim shorts, but I put on tights and swim shorts and a jacket, and I went for a walk around Dubrovnik. A short walk with some people from the hostel last night. So that was nice. Got some Hitch After Dark stuff. Yeah, no, I was wearing a base layer. Now, if I'm just wearing the base layer, then like when you like bend and stretch the fabric, it's definitely like a see-through kind of material. Also, as a guy, since it's skin-tight material, I think you can imagine the problems you might have as far as being in public wearing skin-tight tights. But I had swim shorts over top, so we were good. But it was cold enough walking around outside that I kind of needed those. Yeah. When you go on your walk? I don't know. I think one of the ladies worked there but was like off at that time. And she just kind of led everyone because everyone was drinking. So, you know, when there's like one person being like, hey, we're going to go here. And then everyone just blindly follows them and you don't know where you're going because they know where they're going, but you don't have to because you're being led. That was the situation. Visited Poland yet, or only Western Europe? On this trip? No. In my life, yeah, I've hitchhiked through Poland on my way to Lithuania, Latvia, and then crossed into Russia. Nice spaghetti are you having? It's not spaghetti, it's tagliatelle. That was pronounced correctly, I assume. It's very hot, so I'm like trying to pick out the edges of it, stuff that's got the most air circulation to cool off the most. Tagliatelle. There you go. Russians and vodka, myth or true? I drank more vodka in Poland than I did in Russia. When I was drinking spirits in Russia, I don't even know what it was. When I was traveling for 3 days with these guys, so they picked me up hitchhiking, and then they just happened to be going all the way to Novosibirsk, like 3,000 kilometers away. Every night they get a motel and get some booze. Sometimes it's beer, but sometimes it's like some kind of spirit, but it was like medium brown in color. I don't know what it was. It tasted pretty bad. It wasn't something I had heard of before. Family's Italian and you hate pasta? How can you hate pasta though? Like, pasta doesn't have that much flavor on its own. It's like the sauce you put it with and stuff, isn't it? What is it about pasta? Isn't it? You walk the walls? Not yet. I plan on it though. I might have to put on sunscreen. This feels like it's gonna be rough on my Canadian skin kind of day. No cheesecake today, mate? I don't know what they have for dessert, but probably not. I think I'll be pretty satiated from this pasta and we'll be ready to climb a mountain. How many kilometers you traveled in my life? For a bit I was keeping track, but I haven't really thought about it for a long time. On stream we have miles calculated, but not including the first Hitchhiking America trip. We're at like 60-something thousand on stream. Kilometers, that is. Redneck tan time. I'm already getting a bit of a base layer tan going, even though it's winter. I've had enough sunny days that I've got a little bit of a tan. If you watch day one of this Hitchhiking Europe trip, and compared to now, you probably see a little bit more color, I think. All 50 states? Should we do that again? Leading up to TwitchCon San Diego? How many days you stayed in Portugal? Not long. Only because once I got to Porto, we got socked in with rain, and it was supposed to rain on the coast for like a week plus, and I'm like, the further east I get, it looks like the better the weather is, so I went straight east and went as fast as I could. Yes, yeah, on the 50 state thing? Here we do it. I'd pretty much have to start it after, oh jeez. after this trip. If I want to do all 50, I'd probably have to, start. Because what would be? After TwitchCon EU, we're in early May, and when's TwitchCon San Diego? Late September again? So we got early May to early June, July, August, September. So 4 and some amount of months. If I'm gonna do all 50, I'll need at least, I probably need 4 months. No reason for Hawaii? There is a reason for Hawaii, because I've been there before on stream, but I never hitchhiked there. And I hate, be like, hey, have you hitchhiked in America? Or people be like, hey, I bet you can't hitchhike in America. Or be like, you should try hitchhiking in America here, it'd be really tough. Or it's illegal to hitchhike in America. And I can be like, no, I hitchhiked in all of America. But I haven't. I've hitchhiked to or through 49 out of 50 states, but I haven't done Hawaii. And I hate that. Because there's one state missing from actually, like, me being able to say I hitchhiked to or through those states. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I need to finish this. I hate asterisks. Idaho? Yes, but it's illegal. So I hitchhiked a ride from Montana through Idaho into Utah. So I never had to do the hitchhiking thing. Yeah, I hitchhiked from Anchorage to Fairbanks. Seems to be back there. Like, I haven't gotten any lagging stuff on my set. What type of lag is it? Is this like stuttering, desync, gray screen? What's the worst state to hitchhike? The illegal ones. Nevada, Idaho, Delaware, New Jersey. And most of Hawaii is actually... Could you do it? Police won't give you a bother. It's probably one of the more common places to hitchhike in the United States. But looking at it, it was just kind of like, yeah. It stopped. What do you mean it stopped? Because depending on what type of lag we're having, it's either on my end or on the server end. Or sometimes even Twitch end. Was Twitch side the way that was? Could be wrong. Okay, because yeah, there's different kinds of lagging, and some of them I need to take care of, other ones are outside of my control, and other ones are administrators or like moderators in my channel have to kind of take care of. So there's different kinds of lags that require different responses. Good now? Alright, it's good. Alaska? Yeah, we did Anchorage to Fairbanks, and then I flew from Fairbanks to Hawaii. On Alaska Airlines. Okay, which is interesting. So Alaska Airlines, I think, has a really good like reward program. Like their mileage, Alaska Airlines mileage plan miles are very valuable, in my opinion, for redeeming for flights on their partner programs. Most notably Cathay Pacific, Qantas, Japan Airlines. This would be the most valuable to me. A decent value, like for business and first class flights for fun. So it's the only airline I have status with is Alaska Airlines. Twitch Air must even service as overlay lag. Okay. Well, we'll see. Hope for the best. Food good? Yeah, it's very tasty. I'm digging this sauce. It's like a white wine and cream and other stuff sauce. It's tasty. Why is Bosnia an H town not on the map? You passed the border? the map gets updated when the map gets updated. It's manually updated, so it lags behind. None of it yet. This is the one province and territory in Canada I haven't been yet, so I would really like to do that. In fact, that's one of your most valuable airline mile redemptions is to the Arctic of Canada, because the revenue costs are super, super high. Like if you're paying cash, it's very expensive to go anywhere north in Canada. But it still counts as like a domestic North American flight while using points and miles. So you pay the same amount of points and miles regardless of how much it would cost if you're paying cash. So those are really good redemptions for that reason. Rat Devil, thank you so much for the 7-month resub there.
Hitch beer, hitch beer, hitch beer.
Appreciate it. How come you don't salt your food? Well, I don't salt my food until I try it, at least, because in theory at a restaurant they would cook the food as they think it's necessary to be salted. If I feel like it needs more salt, then I'll salt it. But I'll never add salt until I try it, at least first. I don't think it needs salt. We're off to next place will be Montenegro, south of here on the Adriatic Sea. Restaurants tend to season the food, yeah. I just would never season with salt or anything until I try it first. I think that's a good practice. You're like 100 meters from me? 100 meters? Like almost eye shot? You wanna come say hi? Stream snipe behind? Make a sign that says subscribe with Twitch Prime for free. All the way southeast towards Athens, cutting east before that, unless things change. Ever gotten hit by bird bombs? You mean poop? Yes. Had a seagull poop on my head once.
Hey, you eating
Hey.
lunch or is it kind of
Well, it's a little bit of in between.
I saw you on the...
Oh, wait, you brought it up? I
Oh.
checked it out?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Wait, did you say in chat you're 100 meters away? Someone was saying they were...
No.
Okay, oh, okay, different person. Never mind. Alright, hi. This is someone that was staying at the
Hi.
hostel that we were at, and she asked for my business card. Saying hi. What are you up to?
I guess. We're going down the stairs of shame here.
Yes, that's why I
Shame-
sat here.
I shame myself. And it should be a very nice place to just sit on the sea. It's like
Up
hidden.
there you can see
yeah,
like a little...
there you go up and like some... I'm not sure, I have to figure it out where.
Okay. Because I'm probably heading that way after I have my meal. So maybe I'll see you there.
Yeah, you like it?
It's good. I don't know, this one says like homemade, some kind of pasta with white wine, cream sauce. I'm like, that sounds good. That's tasty.
So,
And I just
enjoy
like the
your lunch.
setting.
Enjoy your lunch. See you later, mate.
See ya.
Have a good time. Bye
Yeah,
bye.
bye. When I was leaving the hostel this morning, I was talking to some people about what I do, but I didn't really see my loadout. And it was when I was leading, when I had the backpack with the cardboard sign and the all the camera equipment, and people were like, "What do you got there?" What do you got there? Like, it's what I do. Chat being weird? What's new? What's new? I wish I asked for a glass of water. Wish I asked for a glass of water. I have water, I just would rather not use my water. Because I want to walk up this mountain shortly. Shame stairs everyone speaks of? These stairs. If you watch Game of Thrones, there's a scene where someone walks naked down these stairs and they're yelling shame at them. That's for a glass of water. I don't like leaving my setup in a public square. Be able to yell shame at you? Only if I get naked. I bet people have done that since then. Must be some exhibitionists just walking down those stairs, stripped down to nothing. Actually, this could be TOS. What happens if someone does that right now? No, I'm scared. Someone's gonna try and recreate the scene. If we start hearing bells, everyone close your eyes. Let's say I've never watched a Game of Thrones show. I have 5 minutes till I watch now. Which is... I feel like it was the most, like... For a time, it was the show. So many people watched it. Like, some people didn't, but it was like a cultural kind of phenomenon. And now no one really talks about it anymore. So about... checking for Finland as well. And your plans to take out Helsinki. We're going through West Coast, directly north. So my route through Finland is going to depend on how much time I have left before I have to get to Amsterdam. If I have enough time, I would love to go up north and around, like Sweden, Norway, that way. But it's a lot of miles. If I don't have time, then I'll probably go to the West Coast and take a ferry over to the east coast of Sweden and go from there. Put up the ending. I know. I know. But it's fairly common. I'm not trying to spoil too much stuff. It's like a lot of shows go kind of downhill at the end. Does anyone watch Dexter? Man. Last little while was a struggle. First few seasons were stellar. I think Breaking Bad tied things together well. For like another kind of cultural kind of phenomenon kind of show. Don't seem to be enjoying your meal too much. People say that a lot if I don't literally like make sexual noises every time I take a bite of the food. I have a physical reaction. It's good, but I don't have an orgasm every time I take a bite. Why'd the bus driver throat punch you? It wasn't on purpose. Here's the situation. Where was that? Somewhere in the US, I don't remember. Maybe in New Orleans or something. So, the bus got on there. I think some people got off. And then, once everyone stopped getting off, people started walking on, including myself. And I was one of the first people to start getting on. But everyone getting on, and the bus driver didn't notice that there was a person with a wheelchair trying to get off, in which case they will kneel the bus and they have an automatic ramp that folds out from the front door. So you have to wait for that to extend, and then they go off and then it comes back. So I take one step on the bus, and he was about to just pretty much put his hand out to be like, wait a second, I need to open the ramp. And I was already kind of there, so he just karate chopped my neck a little bit. Very delicately. Delicate karate chop, yeah. It's kind of on accident. He actually touched you? Yeah. Like in the video, I don't think it looks like he really hit me hard. When I look at the video, I'm like, that looks like someone just like spinning around and like accidentally bumping into you. So you missing Italian food? Well, this place, I don't know. There's mostly pasta and some omelets. There wasn't that much options. I just like the setting. These are the Game of Thrones shame stairs, and I thought it was cool to sit here and look at those. You deck that guy? Dude was an absolute, like, looked like a brick wall of a man. There would be no chance I could take this dude. If I recall correctly. Physically imposing individual. Like a refrigerator? Yeah, I was struggling to figure out what kind of words to use to describe him being physically imposing. It's built like a brick wall. I don't know if that's a thing people say even. I like the scaffolding. I'm a scaffolder. Over here, yeah. Well, finished my meal here. It's pretty tasty. The brick house, built like a brick house. Is that more typical? Since you're used to be on camera socializing with so many different people in person, online, etc., you ever consider applying to be on a reality show, Big Brother Canada? Stuff like that does not appeal to me at all. I love streaming hitchhiking. I love broadcasting it. I like filming it. I like interacting with you guys. But those shows are about like pretty much like personal drama. It's like watch these dramatic personalities be dramatic in an enclosed area. And yeah. Every time something happens, these pigeons have an absolute field day and like just fly around the square for a while. Technically speaking, you're not on a reality TV or a reality show. I have no idea what the definition of a reality show is. So that would be better for you? Well, I think a big part of Survivor and being successful is politics of the group dynamic and alliances and making friends and keeping people happy. And I ain't got the patience for that. If I don't like you, like, I don't feel the need to like try and like, you know, like brown nose you so you don't vote me off the frickin' island. Do I pay inside or outside? Yeah. Could you bring me a glass of tap water as well?
Yes, yes.
Thank you. Braving Old Town is a great place to create a battle royale reality show. A battle royale reality show? What do you mean? Like, what type of battle are we doing? Like some LARPing kind of thing? Have you slept 1 hour per each bed last night? No, I did not do that, unfortunately. Although, it would have been annoying for the person that has to clean the room. Because in this case, they should only really have to clean one bed. But if I slept on every bed, they'd have to clean and strip down all 8 of them. Thank you.
Go.
Can I get the... Yeah, excellent. Can I get the machine?
No, with
Visa
the card.
MasterCard?
Okay.
Yeah. Mic drop. Preparation. Thank you very much. That was 112 kuna, so like 14 euro or something. Which isn't particularly cheap, but we're in a central square in Dubrovnik, which is a very expensive city for Croatia, next to a Game of Thrones filming site. Oh yeah, I'm gonna tip because I'm supposed to ish. Like if everything was good, I think. I don't know. I'm confused. What's appropriate on that? Just round up. Like just leave 10 kuna? Just round up is fine. I know, but rounding up with, like I paid with card. They don't give a tip option on card. It's 112. So 8 kuna. 10%. So just 10 kuna. It's EU don't tip. Apparently it's normal here in Croatia. When you tip in EU, I think that's a generalization. I've definitely been places where it was expected to tip in EU, in this case, the European Union, which we are still in EU. Round up to 120, but then I'd leave 8 kuna in change. I'm just gonna leave 10 then. Tip with card, you just put it extra on it. That's weird. North America, there's a prompt for tip, and you enter dollar or percentage. And it's separate on your thing. Wait. Saying Europe, you don't give your card away? It's not that common that they take your card away anymore in North America. I find they bring the machine to you, and then there's a prompt on the point of sale machine. You put your card in, and it's just like, would you like to enter a tip? Yes, no. Next prompt. If you say yes, tip amount, and then it's like dollars or percentage. And then you click one of those, and then once you go to percent or dollar sign, then you enter your percent or your dollars, and you click OK, and then it gets you your total, and then you enter your PIN, and then you go. Anyway, let's go check out the stairs, then let's climb a mountain, then let's walk around the walls of the city, and then let's try and hitchhike to Montenegro, if we have enough time. At least that sounds fun to me. Wait, I need to put my sweater away. Been walking the walls when it's 35 Celsius, too hot? Well, people told me it's 13 degrees here, and I find it too hot in this square. Like, I was almost sweating sitting still here. Once I change spots, we'll probably get a breeze, and then I'll cool down enough where I'm semi-comfortable. Alright. We're good. I'm ready. My body's ready. Anyway, it's a nice little square we ate and lots of good seating, stuff like that. Anyway, let's go shame stuff and things. No, I wanted to sit at the pizzeria. I mean, I should have sat at the pizzeria. We've had a better view of the shame stairs. And then the shade, which would have been less dramatic. But potentially better lighting. Let me see. So for one of these tables, probably would have been better. You got his card? What do you mean, my credit card? You guys get on a tangent and then stick on that. Plan to come to Germany and where? I do, but I don't know where. There's a fast food joint on the shame state. The ding ding sound. I don't think I'm good enough to make the ding ding sound. Wow. Shame stairs. Definitely doing some renovations here. Oh, that's pretty nifty, eh? I just gotta strip naked and walk down them. What is she saying? There's like some hidden spot up here into. She said to the right. Oh, there's people walking on the walls there. We'd like to do that at some point today. I think we're gonna go for the mountain first. Never watched Game of Thrones and I will never. Like, I think it's objectively a good show until a certain point. But it's fair enough to never decide to watch it. I do think it's a good show. But I feel like at this point, if you haven't watched it, it's like kind of like a pride thing that, well, I'll never watch it. Everyone else watched it, so I'm going to be unique and not do it. I'm the same way about dabbing. I've never dabbed before, and just at this point, I just have decided that I'm never going to dab. Because like I've made it this far without dabbing, so why change that? Like, most people have dabbed, but I have not. So I'm just gonna not do it to be unique, and I can be a special snowflake in that respect. Let's go climb that mountain, and then we'll do the walls. Where do I find this trail? Also, never watched Breaking Bad. See, now you've got several things that make you special. I only have dabbing. How do I walk up there? What trail is it? It'd be that. Okay. So, bunch of switchbacks. Perfect. Never watched a Twitch stream, never will. Well, actually, that's the majority of the world will never watch a Twitch stream. This is gonna be good. Some good vertical. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. You'll love it. All right, we just go straight out of here. Essentially. Okay, I gotta turn a little bit. For the most part, just straight out of here. Shame. Shame. Frick yeah. Love getting shamed. Love it. No fucking way. Oh no. Holy, the effort. The effort you guys put in on this. Oh my god. That is that is beautiful. I thought the cardboard sign was that was amazing.
That was me saying I'm 100 meters.
Oh, that was you.
Yeah.
Did you go to like a printing shop and get this printed? Like how did you? What is this?
Ah,
How did you do this? That's huge. that is. All right. You heard him, guys. Look at that. Hi.
Hi. We are on a break.
You're on a break, so you did this and came by. Are you keeping this, or like?
You want it? No, we're gonna toss it away.
You're gonna toss it away? I want it. It's huge, but I want it.
Yeah, sure.
There you go. All right, we'll fold it together. Yeah. All right.
I'm gonna roll.
Oh, you're gonna roll it? All right. I appreciate the effort. It's like 3 feet by like 6 feet or something like that.
Može, ne? Okay, we're gonna fold.
All right. That's cool,
So you
guys.
having a good time?
Yeah, excellent. Have you just found the stream recently, or have you been watching the stream for long?
Nah,
No,
I saw your
just in-
clip. It's clip.
Oh, you saw the clip and you decided to one-up them. All right, I challenge you guys to do better. Oh, that's cool. Now we just got Twitch on one side. I need bigger. This isn't bigger.
Here we go.
Hey, thank you very much. Thanks for coming by.
Yeah, you're
Appreciate it. See you guys.
See you,
Have
man.
a good
Yeah,
one.
goodbye.
All right. When you need 2 people to carry your sign. If you just fold it up like today, it's just like Twitch. Bringing this with me for now. The effort, man. The effort. Oh my lord. This is a new kind of sniping. We have banana sniping as a classic in this channel. People come by, call me a hobo, give me a banana. But the subscribe with Twitch Prime sniping is a new one. Seriously, Spence print a sign like that? Yeah, they said they're just gonna toss it, so I'm like, no, give me that. Like, this is a professionally printed sign, it looks like. I'm just waiting for someone to like have like a freaking You know, those like planes with the banners behind them. Anyway, here's the shame stairs. We did shaming things, and now let's go climb a mountain. You're so unsocial? Yeah, that's why I hitchhike and meet people all day, every day. It's my lack of desire for social interaction. Can you use as a blanket in the bush? Yeah, I guess we can, can't we? All this cringe? I strongly disagree as someone that actually socializes. It might be cringe if you never interact with other human beings, but then anything will be. And then I don't know why you'd watch IRL streams. Edo with the sub there, looking to subscribe and welcome to the Twitch Hackers. Let's go see that. That's cool. So we want to get up there. Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there. Once the camera decides to saturate the sky correctly. Yeah. Where'd all this stone come from? I assume you find stone like you do in Minecraft. You just dig a hole and you get a bunch of like loose kind of cobblestone, then you put it in an oven and it makes some smoother stone. Real life works like video games, right? The stone's so shiny. It's not like professionally printed on. That's what I did. I'm like, did you guys go to an actual like print shop and get this professionally printed? Because it looks like it. You can't just like print. Oh, I think we gotta go this way. That's kind of cool. Bunch of stairs. I don't think you can. You can't. You can't print that at home unless you have a giant printer that size. Like the effort that went into that. Look at the stairs. Oh. That looks pissed. Oh. Only effort execute it? Yeah, and it's like such a good spot to do it too. I'm walking down the freaking shame stairs from Game of Thrones. I see these two guys carrying a freaking banner. Brought my curly milk in Game of Thrones. Well, if there's money to be made, people will. Game of Thrones Iron Throne. I'm still just. These are good amount of stairs. Nice. So,
after we climb the mountain, I think we're going to try and walk around the walls. I think it'll be fun. I think they were saying it's like 20 years or something. Get up on the walls, but I think for the stream it would be worth it. Sorry, 1 second. Had to do some house cleaning. Cable car tickets. As if. I got legs and I plan to use them. Going this way in some way, shape, or form, there's a trail that switchbacks up to the top there. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to walk down the walls after. It'll be good. Ladder truck. It's kind of interesting. I haven't seen many of them being used before. What are you doing? Did something with the pole. Hype train ended with a complete level 1. Right on. Level 1 hype train complete. For me to go this way. But I already went the wrong way apparently. That way, then up that way. Apparently there's a place to eat up there. It's probably expensive, but maybe we'll grab a drink up top. You can't walk at there? At where? Are you kidding? We're really going to the Harbor Village? Yeah, of course. Looks like I can go this way. Can I do that? Does this go anywhere? Have a beer before you walk here? No, yeah. Beer, it kind of makes me a little bit more lazy. So you celebrate with a beer. You don't pre-beer. So it's going up, it's good. And the problem is if I go up and I hit a dead end and I have to backtrack, then get to the right kind of up, because not everything connects. Not everything is logical. We might do worse there than the Monaco night. Is anyone there for that? We tried to escape and camp outside Monaco on foot. And it took like 30 years to get anywhere. It was like 700 plus steps. Do a step count that you've done today. My phone keeps track. I hope this goes somewhere. Doesn't I feel dumb? Yeah. A cream-based pasta might have not been the best idea. These must still be road accessible. Just not this road. Or maybe they're not. We'll look at. Pss, pss, pss. Pss, pss, pss. This is the clearest day I've had in a long time. What a great place to have this clear day. That's really cool. I think it'd be totally worth going around the walls. I want to camp on that island. Imagine the view in the morning. The sun will set this way because that's east. The sun rising over the hill, going over the old city. It'd be sick. Pretty sure you can visit that island. Yeah, is there like regular boats going out there or something? There's the view from the top of the mountain. That's where we're going. So stay tuned. If you like that view, imagine the same view, but higher. Sunrise from east though? Yeah, that's what I was saying. Sunrise from that way, because that's west, so the other way is east. So you have the sun rising over the mountain, and then you'd have to shine a light on the town. I think that'd be a really cool way to watch sunrise. Is there a wheelchair there? Well, there's a lift. Like a cable car or something. I don't know. Going back with the cable car? Does it cost money? See, after these walls in here, we're gonna. Sorry. Oh, look at that finger focus. Yes. Anyway, you go. Higher. We need higher. Uh-oh. Imagine the views from these places. Ugh. They're expensive. Probably. Because, like, imagine getting to wake up to that view every morning. You have a patio, brew yourself a cup of coffee, and you look out at that. HBO should pay Hitch some money. Like Game of Thrones money. Film James Bond here. Well, they film a lot of stuff here apparently, which is cool. We saw the shame stairs from Game of Thrones. I stumbled into that and had some breakfast looking at it. There's probably multiple different ways to go. I come to Istanbul. I'm probably not going there on this trip, unfortunately. I'd like to go at some point. Does this go under? No, it doesn't. Okay. Well, that's the end of the road for you. How fresh is this? Looks pretty fresh. Looks quite fresh. No, it's not walking it. Gotta get up there. Your church name? I don't get it. You're going to Amsterdam. If so, why aren't you going through France, Belgium, and then Netherlands? Because I have more than 2 months. This is about 100 days on this trip, approximately, so just over 3 months. The goal is to go through 35 European countries in that amount of time. If I wanted to get to Amsterdam right now, I could get there probably within a week, but then I'd be there for a month and a half just chilling, which doesn't sound very fun to me. This connects. Yeah, this connects. This may sound crazy, but the stairs on your internet right might be shortcuts. This might sound crazy, but there's a lot of different ways I can go, and none of them are probably wrong. So we're just gonna go where I decide to go. I know you were a little triggered when I didn't turn right when you told me to turn right, but it's okay. We'll survive. We'll get there. Where are you going? At top of a hill mountain. Trevor, I'm commanding you to do whatever you want to do on your trip to Amsterdam. How rude. Oh. I think we're gonna need a drink at the top. I think all this parking is for people that are doing this walk. They should just know that they're all lazy because they drove up halfway. Oh yeah, crafty. Let's go. Man, you stop enjoying yourself and be miserable. Thank you. I'll do my best. Nope, we don't hang out in the garbage. This way. Continent you spend most of your time in? I stream hitchhiking. I'm gone on trips like 10 months of the year. Walking trail. Yeah, this is the one. But which continent I spend most of my time? Like, I don't know. I guess I could add up all my trips for the past almost 2 years of streaming hitchhiking and see what's kind of normal, what's most common, but kind of all over the place. Well, probably North America, really, at the end of it. Although, we've done 2 pretty long trips in Europe. Maybe by the end of this trip, Europe will be the most traveled to since I started streaming. These are some rough stairs, varying widths and heights. Crazy stuff here. Bad spot. No one's gonna pick you up here. Maybe some person looking for extra exercise will give me a piggyback ride to the top. Never say never. Who said that? Who had that song? Was it a song? So there's like a random little less traveled offshoots. Those are just people like making shortcuts instead of taking the proper switchbacks. Justin Bieber, was it? Nice. He's my favorite. Let's look for Baby. This is a problem because I'm sweating and I just showered. I need a smell clicker. Hello, ultrasound. Sorry if I'm a bit rough with the camera here. It's slightly variable terrain. Trust the view? Wait till we get to the top. Or wait till I get tired and I decide to take a breather and then show you the view when we get to a viewpoint. Random flat spot. I didn't expect any flatness. I thought we were going to be switchbacking and we'd be going to sleep the whole way. Giving me time to breathe. This trail's too easy. It's supposed to punish me mercilessly with constant steep slopes and annoying to climb stairs. This is rough. These can be like pretty annoying ground to walk on. Pretty like sharp, uneven rocks. Easy to roll an ankle on and stuff like that if you're not paying attention. Or if you're from the Czech Republic and you decide to wear flip-flops. Man, this would suck in flip-flops. This would suck in the middle of the summer too. It's like 30s, 40 degrees Celsius. Ugh. It was 13 when I was eating breakfast and I was already too warm sitting down. I'm climbing a mountain. Sweat. This actually isn't too bad. One zigzag, 25 more to go. Yeah. If there's a more direct path, I might take it. I kind of like the physical challenge of it. I don't actually get my breath rate and heart rate up that much on a day-to-day basis when walking around. That's good to get it up sometimes. Yeah, these are really wet. I could see this being a bit of a squirrely walk, both up and down. What's going on here? In case you guys were curious, I hope you understand now. Covering pee-pee? Yeah, it kind of looks like that, doesn't it? It's just like about to expose himself to this dude sitting here. Dude's like, the fuck? What are you doing? I'll take a quick drink of water. Try to stay hydrated. Oh, I stopped for, it says there's a bar or something at the top. Hey, what is this? Let's go. Bye. Good spot for hitchhiking? I agree. You'll see another like scooter just ripping down some random road. Just taking my scooter off-roading here. That'd be good. Maybe give me a ride. That would be bumpy, jeez. that's super rough. It is rough. It's interesting. I'm surprised how rough it is. I thought this would be like quite a well-developed path for tourists. I don't mind climbing this path that much, but I could see people thinking this would be like an easy walkable path, and getting here not prepared, correct footwear or physical condition, and having a rough time at it. It's not over. No, we still got quite a bit left actually. Some people follow me on Google Maps. You can see this trail on Google Maps. There's a lot of switchbacks. Those mountains can be deceiving. You can look at the bottom and be like, oh, it doesn't look that bad. And as you're climbing it, it just constantly looks like the same distance from when you started. Like, dang it! I was close. Yeah, when we climbed that mountain in Wanaka, another one. Does every switchback on this side have a... Doesn't look like a good time. Is that like clinging onto a like a log in a body of water or something? That's 3. Did I miss 2? We saw 1. Can't see the city that well, but hey, JXC. This is the clearest day we've had in a really long time. What a great day to do this. Climbing is the activity using one hand's feet, other part of the body send steep tough house. I don't know, like we had this, someone was really on that. We walked up some stairs in a lighthouse and we're like, yeah, we climbed up to the top of the lighthouse, and they're like, you weren't climbing because you didn't have to use your hands. I'm like, I feel like climbing stairs is just a phrase people use. Yet most of us don't walk upstairs using our hands. Four. I had a leg. Riff on that. We're getting higher. Five. Walking all the way down? I'm not sure. It's the path. It's tough for me to show on the video. Like, we're getting close to the top here. But it's really tough for me to show the grade. Not really sure best way to represent it. It's hard to see through a camera. Six. I can't even see what this is supposed to be be honest. It just looks like a bumpy piece of stone or metal. I don't know what it's made of. It's kind of like got that green tinge to it, like copper would tarnish. Oh, and there's our gondola thingy. I'm guessing they charge you to ride it just down as well. We'll see. I'm reading chat a bit less than I usually would just walking, because I just have to kind of watch my footfalls, because this isn't exactly the most easy surface to walk on. It's uneven. It's easy to step on these rocks the wrong way and roll an ankle or something. This one doesn't look very friendly. 7. Why you gotta be so mean? I'm gonna hold off on the view from now on, I think, until we get to the top. I want to do a final reveal. Just for fun. Archangel, the same hike 2 days ago. We have good weather for it. I'm lucky today. I've had pretty variable weather here on my trip through Croatia past week or so. It's the nicest day I've had in a long time. It's a good day to do this. We got 8. These ones are a lot harder to see. The sun's not lighting them up. I don't even really see them at all. Also, it's even hard for me to see with that camera to look through. The Suitor. The Suitor? With the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. Thank you for gifting the sub to Wes. Ilsinkils. And Travels, Tura, and Rickard Pornzer. Welcome to the Twitch Hikers. And the Suitor. Thank you so much for gifting those subs. Nine. This guy has huge arms and hands. Kind of like me.